What's going on, guys? I'm So Curious here, bringing you another video of Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle, and today we are talking about the new cards that just got released on Japan today for the 2-year anniversary. All this news dropped yesterday or 2 days ago, I guess, and I'm a little later to the game, but I wanted to see what the cards looked like as more details came out. We learned a little bit more today after the release in regards to how exactly the leader skills work with Goku and Vegeta. For example, Zenrod, I think, tweeted out earlier today that Goku, his leader skill only works with awakened units, so Z-awakened units. And so that, just little tidbits like that, just trying to stay on top of it and get all the information before we go into talking about it. But as you guys can see on the screen, is the first one we're going to talk about today, which is the Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku that got a Dokkan Awakening. And the great thing about this card, while he's not, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta or Goku, he is Super Saiyan 4 Goku's best friend. He pops every single attack buff link skill that Super Saiyan 4 Goku has, and so he is a must-have on a mono strength team if you have Super Saiyan 4 Goku moving forward. He is just, like I said, he is Super Saiyan 4 Goku's best friend. You'll probably run them on the same team and run them next to each other, and just kill everything essentially. We'll talk about Super Saiyan 4 in a little bit, but you're looking at a mono strength team of Dokkan Awakening, Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, Omega Shenron, this Goku. There's a Strength Trunks that just got released that you'll want to run on a mono strength team, and then of course Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is the big card. All the hype is around him. He's actually I'll refrain from talking about him for right now, but we'll talk about him here in a little bit. But next up, we're going to talk about Super Baby 2. And so Vegeta, as again Zenrod tweeted out last night, as one last FU to Vegeta fans, Vegeta, the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta release did not get a best friend like the Super Saiyan 4 Goku did. Instead, we get Super Baby 2, which actually isn't it's not a bad card. It's actually got pretty good links to an extent. I mean, it links okay on a mono int team. You've got Metamorphosis, which works great with Buhan, and then you also also Android 13, who's the Orb Changer, and then you also get Big Bad Bosses and Fierce Battle. And so on a mono int team, I feel like he's a really strong card. I think he would fit in fine. He does supreme damage with his super attack and lowers the attack of the opponent, of the enemy, which is huge. Actually, on my mono int team right now, if you go back and watch one of my videos, it's kind of centered around lowering attack between double Buhan and Whis, and then blocking with LR Piccolo. In the runs that I've done on on mono int, I just take no damage at all, and it just makes everything ridiculously easy, even without like a true quote-unquote blocker. But like I said, Big Bad Boss is a big thing there. 25% to attack and defense. Metamorphosis heals you for 5% of your health, and so it just ties into that mono int kind of meta right now, where you just heal up through all the damage that comes your way. You got to see how it ties with Thirst for Conquest and Saiyan Roar, and Hatred of Saiyans and GT. But I think for the most part, this card, if you pull it, it's a pretty good pull to throw on a mono int team, and then you have the chance of a giant golden grade 8 to happen as well. So to move into the next one, we are starting to get into our Super Saiyan 4 cards, which everybody has been waiting for. And to start it off, I would say it's maybe my personal favorite is the Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Overall, super strong card. He's the AGL version of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who we'll talk about in a little bit, where he does his leader skill is +3 key to AGL super types. That's a key, so super types. +3 key HP attack and defense plus 120%, and then for extreme AGL types, he gives +1 key HP attack and defense plus 50%. And so super attack causes immense damage and greatly lowers defense. That is actually a huge thing for me, because right now on AGL teams, you just don't have a lot of debuffs. It's not a part of the AGL kind of setup in terms of how that meta works. You mainly revolve around sealing and countering with Super Vegito, and also doing tons of damage with Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black, which that's a whole nother discussion, is how with the release of Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta and their leader skills, how Super Saiyan Rose Goku Black fits in all this. I still think he's a part of the meta team. I actually tweeted out, I guess a couple nights ago when these cards got released and more information was coming about from the Reddit, that I think he's still going to be a part of the meta. And then, of course, Super Saiyan 4's passive skill, attack and defense plus 120%, medium chance to nullify and counter super attacks with ultra tremendous power. And so, attack and defense boost, huge passive. That's awesome. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Roar, prepare for battle, shocking speed, GT Fierce Battle. So prepare for battle and shocking speed are your two big ones that you have on AGL, and so that is a huge key boost. Love the card overall, and with that we'll jump into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, who is the Mac Daddy, as I will call him. I know I've been dropping that line a bunch. I released a video yesterday about God Tanks, who is the Mac Daddy of Justice, just to clarify, but this Goku is a monster all by himself. So, like I said earlier, leader skill, super strength types plus 3 key, HP attack and defense plus 120%, extreme types plus 1 key, HP attack and defense plus 50%, super attack does immense damage to enemies and raises defense plus 30% for 6 turns. So what that means is that while you don't get the attack and defense boost passive that Vegeta gets, which we'll talk about Goku's passive skill here in a minute, if the fight lasts longer than 6 turns, you'll get to that 120%. And so moving on to Goku's passive skill, it's attack plus 150%, medium chance to nullify and counter super attacks with ultra tremendous power. So if you guys are wondering what the damage output of this Goku is, Zenrot tweeted out last night that the math wizards of the Dokkan community had calculated that this Goku hits harder than any unit in the game, period. Hits harder than LR Frieza, hits harder than LR Goku. He is the hardest hitting unit in the game right now, which is crazy. And so, as you can see, his link skills, Saiyan Roar, Super Saiyan, Prepare for Battle, Shocking Speed, Kamehameha, GT, Fierce Battle. And like I said, that Super Saiyan 3 Goku from earlier pops every attack boost buff that Super Saiyan 4 Goku has. And so he is Super Saiyan 4's best friend. You want him on a team. Overall, Vegeta and Goku, incredible cards, setting a new meta up. But I don't think they're as game-breaking as some of the other godlies have been. And so that kind of boils down to the age-old question, because we also found out today that they are 2 separate banners. So, who do you pull for? Well, of course, the answer, the cop-out answer, is whoever you have better units for. So if you have better strength units, obviously you want to go for Super Saiyan 4 Goku. If you have better AGL units, you want to go for Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. My personal opinion, like I said, I don't have a JP account, but I do keep up to date with this stuff, and I try to be involved with the JP community. In my personal opinion, I somewhat prefer Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but the overall better card at the end of the day is Super Saiyan 4 Goku. He just is. I don't think it's a huge gap between them, because I think it depends on what you look for. I love cards that have a ton of defense and also still do damage, which Vegeta does. And then some people just love nuclears who will just burst through anything. And if you like those kind of cards, Super Saiyan 4 Goku is the dream. Like I said, Super Saiyan 4 Goku also has the best friend in Super Saiyan 3 GT Goku that pops all those links and makes him just a monster. And so I think it'll be a lot of fun moving forward to see mono strength teams kind of get some love, and then mono AGL still rolling at the top. I mean, I don't know if AGL is ever going to get knocked off. So, like I said, summon on who you have the better units for, but the better card is Goku at the end of the day. But Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta is no chump. He is a beast of a card. But like I said, guys, that's where kind of I stand on it. If you want to talk about any of the new metas I think that are going to happen, let me know. You guys can follow me on Twitter at I'm So Cheerios, or you can comment down in the section below, or in the comment section below. Let me know if what you guys have pulled, if you've pulled either of those cards, and yeah, guys, thanks for watching the video. Hopefully this was helpful and you know, kind of helped y'all learn a little bit more about these cards and kind of what they can do. So like I said, follow me on Twitter if you don't already, and if I don't see you there, I'll see you down in the comment section below. Thanks, guys.